Standing here in front of the Keyboard Exchange International building in Sanford, Florida, wanted to give you an idea of what you might see if you come for a visit. We would encourage you to make an appointment to visit the store so that we can make sure we have time set aside to give you our best attention. But if you just happen to be in town and you want to stop by and ring the doorbell, and that's most welcome as well. We'll be more than happy to open the door and say hello, assuming we're here. The appointment recommendation is suggested simply because we don't want anyone to be disappointed when they arrive at our front door. I hear some music going on inside, and that's pretty typical of what happens on a day here at Keyboard Exchange. And that little yellow mark indicates there's a step up when you come in the door, and when we greet you at the door, we'll probably remind you of that fact. The thing to do is if you get here, we keep the door locked for security purposes, so just ring the doorbell and we'll be there shortly.
Good morning. Welcome to Keyboard Exchange International. I'm Brian. Please walk in. Watch your step there.
Thank you.
Step up into our beautiful showroom. We've got Randolph Carter here who's tested out this organ, number 314. Well, let me give you a quick tour of the shop and then we'll come back to Randolph.
Sounds good.
Kind of wonderful Hammond you can imagine. Magic happens. Here's our Hammond organ technician's paradise here, where we make everything work wonderfully.
Now, Brian, you work with Rick McLean, and you're both factory certified Hammond technicians.
Yes, we are.
So on a typical day, how many organs are being worked on in this shop when you have everybody in here and it's fully staffed?
We could each be working on one of 3 organs. Randolph also helps with the repairs, and we may have, each of us might be working on one, and we may have 1 or 2 others in the wings, as it were, or another process of repair and restoration.
The beauty of that is it gives you a chance to collaborate and get the best of all your minds thinking together to solve problems.
Yes, it does. Plus we get to tap the vast wisdom of Rick, who I understand was instrumental in going to the factory and the original factory and helped them work out their testing program.
For other certified technicians.
For other certified technicians, that's correct.
Great. Well, thank you for showing us your workspace. Well, I'm going to go in and...
It's a workspace, but let's go talk to Randolph and let him share his musical wisdom with you.
Sounds good. The electronics shop is really the heartbeat of Keyboard Exchange International, because these instruments are 50, 60 years old on average, and they need some restoration work, every single one of them.
You can show off our Hammond organs and give us some of your musical wisdom.
Well, thank you, Brian, for meeting me at the door there.
It's my pleasure.
We'll hand this over to Randolph for now.
Enjoy your visit.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Randolph Carter. You know what? I'll never forget the first time that I actually stepped through the doors of Keyboard Exchange International. I believe that was about, it was about 6 years ago. I was visiting here I was actually in Orlando, Florida for my wedding anniversary, my third wedding anniversary, and it was a dream of mine just to step through the doors of Keyboard Exchange International. I'll never forget that Saturday afternoon I came in and I was blown away. What immediately came to me was, wow, this is B3 heaven, heaven on earth. And it was getting close to the time to leave, to depart, because it was getting late. Mr. Jim was about to lock up, and I said, oh man, I never want to leave this place. I don't want to leave this place. And I'll never forget, Mr. Jim gave me the opportunity and the invite. He said, well, I tell you what, Randolph, if you would ever land a job here as a musician or something like that, hey, you're welcome to come here to work, throughout the week. And I'll never forget that. And it's been 6 years later, and I'm still here. I'm excited about Keyboard Exchange International. Please come visit us anytime you're in the area. We would love to have you. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Randolph. Take us out with some beautiful music. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Randolph Carter.